Have you ever stopped to think about how silence can be more powerful than 1,000 words? Maybe you haven't noticed, but your silence has a much greater impact than you might imagine, especially when it comes to attracting or winning over a woman. In today's video, we're going to explore how silence, when used the right way, can be the key to sparking genuine interest, making her feel your absence, and ultimately leaving her thinking about you far more than you realize. Stick with me until the end, and let's uncover the power of silence in relationships. Let's dive in. First, let's understand what silence communicates to the other person. Whether it's in a face-to-face conversation or over text, choosing not to respond right away or leaving a bit of space between exchanges sends a powerful message. Silence can be interpreted in several ways. Self-sufficiency. By not rushing to speak or respond, you show that you're not desperate for attention. Mystery. Silence creates an air of mystery, something inherently attractive because people are naturally curious about what's behind it. Self-worth. Refraining from constantly filling the space with words signals that you value yourself and that if she wants to connect, she needs to put in some effort too. This is crucial in any type of relationship. Whether you're in the early stages of attraction or trying to win her back, your silence speaks volumes about your confidence and how you view yourself in the relationship. The key here isn't to stay silent all the time, but to know the right moments to let silence work in your favor. You might be wondering, but how does silence really affect her? When used wisely, silence has an emotional impact that words simply can't achieve. Let's break down how it works. 1. She begins to miss you. When you're not constantly accessible or at her beck and call, silence makes your absence noticeable. The human mind naturally misses what's no longer present. This is one of the most significant effects of silence. It makes her start to feel your absence and, with it, the longing grows, even without you saying a word. 2. It increases your value in her eyes. By not always being available, she begins to wonder why you're not reaching out or responding immediately. This reflection naturally elevates your value in her mind. If you're someone who doesn't chase attention, she will start to see you as someone more important, someone who has their own life and knows their worth. 3. It stirs insecurity and curiosity. Silence can sometimes make her feel unsure. Questions like, "Did I do something wrong?" or "Is he losing interest in me?" may start crossing her mind. This mix of insecurity and curiosity often makes her more engaged as she tries to figure out what's happening. Humans have an innate drive to solve mysteries, and your silence becomes an enigma she wants to decode. 4. It creates a pleasant discomfort. Silence can generate a type of discomfort, not necessarily a bad one. This happens when she starts to miss you and wonder if you still care, which heightens her desire to connect with you. Now you might ask, all right, I get the power of silence, but when should I use it? The key is to understand when and how to use silence strategically, when you need to step back. If you're in a phase where you're pulling back emotionally or creating space for her to miss you, silence is your most powerful tool. This isn't about disappearing or ignoring her. It's about reducing the frequency of your interactions and making your presence more valuable. When you want to spark her curiosity, if your goal is to make her think more about you or take the initiative to reach out, silence can help. Remember, it's not about playing games or acting disinterested. It's a subtle way of showing that you have more to offer and that she should put in some effort. When you've been too available, if you realize you're always at her disposal, offering attention before she even asks, silence can help restore balance. Pulling back makes her notice how much she values your time and energy. When you feel unappreciated, if you're giving too much of yourself without receiving the same in return, silence can help you reclaim respect. By stepping back, she'll understand that you won't tolerate being undervalued, placing you in a stronger position in the relationship. It's equally important to understand what silence is not. It's not punishment. Silence shouldn't be used to punish someone. That can create a toxic dynamic and harm the relationship. Instead, it's about demonstrating self-control and showing that your world doesn't revolve around her immediate response. It's not ignoring. Ignoring someone outright can damage trust and foster resentment. Silence is about creating space to breathe and refocus, not about making her feel neglected. It's not manipulation. The goal isn't to force her to chase you, but to communicate your independence and confidence. Using silence to manipulate can lead to relationships built on insecurity rather than mutual respect. When used appropriately, silence has the power to transform the dynamics of any relationship. It adds an element of mystery, sparks curiosity, and makes her appreciate your presence. But remember, the magic lies in balance. Silence should reflect your self-assurance and independence, not control or indifference. When you master the art of silence and apply it wisely, you'll see the positive impact it can have on your relationships. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and share it with someone who might need to hear this message. And of course, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss insights like these. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.